We're talking
We're
tracking.
live. Tracking.
Talking trash.
Talking stocking, tracking and stalking.
Okay.
Right. Tracking and stalking.
So talk to me. What do you do?
What do I do? I use Messenger a lot. I mean, not having a try not going for 6 months without a phone and only being able to contact people through Messenger. And doing that, I've been able to just go through. I stay on Messenger. If I'm on Facebook, I'm on Messenger now more than I am scrolling through the junk, because I'm just talking to people that I've talked to. I just keep up those conversations daily.
No, I mean like with the pretty link. What are you doing with the pretty link and the like tracking of that? How are you tracking that in the back office of MLSP and stuff?
With pretty link, I'm just making pretty links. I'm not really tracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were tracking them.
No. I mean, I can tell. Let me. I don't. Let me get on my blog first.
Getting my 5 hour energy in.
Oh yeah.
Pixie stick style.
Right.
Yeah, I thought there's something magical that you're doing.
Something magical that I'm doing.
You're tracking people. I just know it.
I'm not tracking people. If I do, I don't know what I'm doing.
I thought you were.
No.
All right, Rodney.
The only thing on I can tell how many clicks and how many unique clicks were stuff that I'm putting out.
But you can't track who clicked?
No, I don't think it does that.
Okay.
It tells you. No.
How about what you're doing as far as the recordings of the boot camps and stuff like that? How are you putting those on your website and stuff?
The recordings of the boot camps, just go through Clip Converter, but I haven't done that. I mean, I haven't posted it live. I got them converted, like all the weeks of the boot camp. I haven't converted in a file, but I do need to start doing that. Like today, I put up a post on. Remember how Lisa Torres did? She was doing her videos on her fan page.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually did that today on one of them. On our fan page, the Tipsy Tuesday video. I put up there, and if you go on the videos.
Share your screen.
Yeah, I guess I should share my screen. Huh? That would help.
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird. You hear him in the background?
Pretty bird.
Yeah.
that reminds me of. Rodney, have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yes, I have.
You know where they're like, pretty bird.
Yeah. Petting the bird, and the bird's head just got
taped on, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Every time I hear Kelly go or Stephanie go, pretty bird, I'm like, oh my gosh.
So, like I just did this one. I put Tipsy Tuesday after I did the clip converting and put it on my YouTube channel. Then I grabbed that link and then uploaded it as a video. So it should have a title. Like when you go to videos now I can organize them and have titles to them. So now each time I put like Lisa Torres, you know, you can just go through and you'll have content.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna start doing with that way I can, you know, once you make the video, then I'll share this onto my personal page.
So now, does it automatically get posted to your videos if it's a video and you post it?
Yeah, as long as all you gotta do. Let me go to, like, if I was to upload a video, and you go upload video, like I'll just grab um, how to get a post seen on Facebook. And then when you upload it, you actually you can add a title to it, and down here, which is good, is you can add a call to action, like if you want to learn more, and then you can put the URL, whatever you want to send them to.
Ooh.
So that's good too. So now when they, you can see what it does. I don't know what captions. I haven't got into that in advanced. I haven't really. That's where you can, if you have a list, you can only send it to certain people on your list or whatever.
Okay.
So make sure in your video tags. So like I put on the tag on that boot camp one from today, I just put my tags as boot camp. So when they come on our site, let me close this. Discard. Excuse the dog. Excuse the dog. Stop.
Rodney.
Pretty
bird.
Right. Pretty bird.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird. The dog. Now I'm lost where I was at. So when you click on the video, there should be a. Let me pause that. See, I thought there should be a. That link should have been here, I thought. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll have to find. I just started this today, so.
Oh, did you already put?
Yeah, I already put. I put a link there. I forget what I put, but. I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm gonna start doing that. Just that way, I know I'm getting content. That'll like keep me as a. If I can get 7 videos up in a week, I know I'm doing at least a video a day. Something to keep me accountable for it, I guess, and then it'll build my content on the fan page too.
Right.
But that's what I'm doing. That and just following up with prospects, messaging them, and still continuing the conversations. How about you, Rodney?
Been looking more. I've been on Twitter, but I've been looking more at Facebook maybe because I started the fan page. Get some content up on there and try to just talk to people. I'm trying to build relationships because before it seemed like I would be out there and you go into immediately pitching or something like that. People are like turned off by that.
Yeah.
So I've been
start creating conversations. Yeah.
Right, like the GoPro, Eric Worre and stuff. I've been reading that, and a lot of them say establish the relationships first, then you try to solve a problem they have. So I've been finding it harder to do it on Twitter. I mean, I've been getting some feedback, but I've gotten a couple leads, a few leads here and there. Just trying to turn the leads into actual relationships has been hard.
Right.
So, I was thinking about maybe on Facebook, maybe it's a little easier to do it that way. Trying to reconnect with people that I haven't seen since we were in middle school, elementary school, things like that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna try to tackle this blog. I haven't really gotten it. I've been posting some of the ones um, like you
From
showed
yeah,
me a couple
yeah,
weeks ago. I've been posting some of those up there and tweeting them out also. So
yeah, just keep doing it, keep doing it. And then with the blog, like when I did mine, it's like okay, I'm gonna okay, we got this blogging platform. I gotta figure out how to do it. And
exactly.
and we before we paid someone to show us how to do it before they came out with sites. And then
Right.
when sites came out, and we lost that blog, and I had no clue even what we did on it. Stephanie did all that, but I
Right.
had no clue how to use WordPress at all. And once I just went through every single beginner video, it took me an hour to watch every single video. It takes about an hour to watch every video. And
Okay.
then once you did that, I like opened up like two screens, or have like maybe if you can have two computers or a phone where you can be on one where you can like be reading one and applying it on the other one, like watch the
Right.
video, then set your blog up the way you're, and just follow step by step. It took me a whole weekend, probably
Okay.
about probably about I don't know, the kids were there too, so I mean they were bugging me and bothering me too, but probably about a good 4 hours, I would say. um,
Okay.
to, to, to even to have it respectable, you know what I mean? But you'll learn
Right.
how to do it real quick, and it'll get better and better as you go.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely watch those beginner videos, and just do step by step, pretty much.
Okay. Definitely. I've watched some of them, but yeah, I need to sit down and just watch them all and, like you said, apply it, start practicing it so it gets down, so I can get it down.
Yeah, it's the only way you're gonna learn, you know. I
Yeah.
remember I had to learn software for. I worked on golf courses for 20 years. That's what I did, and the irrigation systems were all computerized. And we had to learn Toro Site Pro, which you could turn on that sprinkler on that fairway for 3 minutes and da 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 da. But you had to know all this other stuff. But if you didn't know how to the software, your golf course would be. If you didn't do it every day, you gotta go in and play with it. You gotta
Right.
go. Once you start playing with it on a daily basis, 10, 15 minutes a day, you're going to get better at it.
Exactly.
It's just finding the time to do it and holding yourself accountable to do it. That's my biggest problem, is being consistent daily on each.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing, and I think if I could do that, I mean, doors would open. If I were to, write a blog post every day, or do just a video and put it up on my fan page, and share it on my personal page.
Right.
Just that, just the daily content, content, content.
Yeah. That's been a challenge. Like lately, definitely. Been so busy, and you find yourself caught up, and next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I have to get up and go to work in the morning. I didn't play my son as long as I felt like I should have, that kind of thing. But definitely the keeping the consistency. I mean, that's what everybody says is the key. So
And that's
constantly
it.
doing actions.
Yeah. And that's what they all, I mean, all these webinars that it's the same, consistency, consistency. All
Right.
the boot camp that me and Samantha just went through, that Cloud 10 boot camp, it's all about consistency, consistency, you know.
Right.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Samantha?
I agree. I mean, going through the boot camp, I mean, the the seeds you plant today, as you water them, will sprout, and I think it's what 30 to 90 days of consistency and
Yeah.
stuff. And I've definitely seen it as far as, from the first boot camp and inviting people to that boot camp to now this boot camp. All the people that watched me go through the first boot camp are now joining this boot camp.
Right.
Right.
So it's it's been very interesting to watch the whole process. And just like you said about Twitter, I 100% agree. It's very, very hard to get personal on Twitter. It's hard. It's hard to even remember people because some people's names, Twitter and Instagram, both of them, someone's name can be 35245
Right.
Bill, and you're like, oh, 35245 Bill, who was that again?
Right.
And so it's
Yeah.
hard to especially for me, that's the one thing that I truly have found a love in Snapchat is because for me and my brain and how I learn, like today I was going through some of my friends that recently I have added on Facebook and just making sure, did I contact them? Should I be going back to them? Things like that. And I was looking through and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the guy from Snapchat. And
Right.
it's because of watching him where he could have been the guy from Twitter and I, even if I would have talked to him a few times, I probably still wouldn't have made that connection. And that's just the way my brain works,
Yeah.
So this Snapchat for me has just been awesome as far as recognition of people. And people will definitely go from, on Twitter, what I used to do is ask them, are you on Facebook? And then try to get over to Facebook. Facebook, Facebook's where I really build the relationships.
Right. I see a lot of people doing that. Their automated DM says, here I'm also on Facebook, and then it has a link to their page. So,
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe changing my automated DM and adding my fan page on there.
Yeah. Is there a way on our fan pages at Facebook to show how they can connect personally with us?
Show how they can connect personally.
You can go to someone's fan page, but you can't find them their personal page.
Oh, the personal page from their fan page.
Yeah, because for me, when I was on Twitter and I was playing around over there a lot, to gain relationships on Facebook, I would click on those DMs. But if it was a fan page, I usually was like, meh. Because fan pages, I don't know. I know this boot camp's going to teach us a lot about fan pages because Antonio has definitely blown up his fan page, which is something for sure I need. Because I feel from the first boot camp, before the first boot camp, I was you would go on my fan page and 4 to maybe 12 people would have seen a post of mine. And I'm like, well, what's the point,
Right.
And then after the first boot camp, a lot more people started seeing my stuff. And so hopefully he'll go over how, because I think he's got 12,000 likes or something like that over there. But I would connect with people on their personal page, but not, I could like their page, but I don't know who they are anyways.
Right.
I'm probably not going to see their page if I'm not engaging in their page after I like it.
One thing that I'm getting a lot, I've been messaging people on their fan page.
Okay. Yeah.
And talk to them through their fan page, so that they know you're coming. You don't have to do the whole front half of the conversation because you already know that they're what they have, and then you can just start from there. How you building your fan page? Have you got where'd you get your training from?
Right.
You can find out if they have any training. Simple questions like that, because you'll have a lot of people go into groups and just and if they have a fan, you're just like you're prospecting, and you see somebody in a group, click on their profile, see if they have a fan page, but they'll be more apt to, maybe some people, if they're in the business and they're working their fan page, they'll connect with you on their fan page.
Yeah.
Because I know even Brian Finale, Brian is on his personal page, he doesn't even manage his messages on his personal page because he's only got 5,000 friends. But on his other one, you have unlimited on the fan page, so he does all his communication. He wants people to communicate with him on his fan page instead of his personal page.
Right.
Yeah, I've been testing that out, testing those waters, and I've been getting a lot more response, just cold, messaging people. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I'm gonna make a video because I saw. I'm gonna share my screen real fast. One way to start conversation as well that I've been doing lately is let's see. Let's go to. I think she might have. Okay, so when you go to someone's page and you're like checking them out to see if you want to connect with them, over here in this area right here, you can put your fan page.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you go to this woman's fan page, it's the fan page of the whole company.
All right.
So she's not getting any kind of response from that. So what I have been doing is I've been like, do you have your own fan page?
Right.
And, starting the conversation that way, and then they can be like, no. And you guys,
there's so many people who don't know what they're doing on Facebook.
Right. And what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna shoot a quick 3-minute video of why you need to have your fan page there so that people can find out about your business and branding and blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna show how they change that over into their fan page. So, if I get that conversation going, then I can be like, oh, I have like a 2-minute video that'll show you exactly how to do it. And right. I also have a video showing how to set up a fan page within 3 minutes, So I can send them that, and then that way I'm in their face, it's a video from me, so they're not like watching, Adam Chandler or something like that. And right. It's quick, I'm definitely a quick, I want in and out, especially when it comes to small stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to just make those up and then start, hitting people up and being like, do you have that fan page?
Right.
Okay.
Go from there and then be able to shoot them that video.
And using the search thing in Facebook, just to find new people, search whatever company, go on Google and search MLM companies, whatever, pick a couple and go find yourself 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you join groups, you're looking at groups of people that are already in MLM.
Yeah. Network marketing groups.
Network marketing groups.
What I'll do is I'll go into a group here. Let me share my screen with you. Am I sharing? You see it?
Yeah.
Like say oh, we're doing groups. We're not doing that. Let me go into groups. What am I doing? Okay, just say you're in business opportunity, right? You just go into a group.
Oh,
you
that's
don't
a good
need
one.
any of that. Sometimes you'll run into those.
Sometimes.
Then if I can hover over top of them, right, and I can follow them, I'll go ahead and follow them.
Okay.
Right. I'm not, he's in a travel thing. I might even just go, how's it going? I might just, and then that'll go into his filtered thing.
Right.
I if you do that, I try to do about 5 or 6 people who I don't even have, we don't have any friends in common, but
right.
You don't want to get thrown in jail. But if you do like 5 a day, you're fine. then I'll just message them. I can't. Oh, that's why. The Google Hangout thing's there. I can't put my thing on the thing.
Oh, okay.
And as far as, if you're looking to gain more, what word am I looking for? Referrals, affiliates for My Lead System Pro, whatever your primary is, you can go to that fan page or one of your big leaders inside of your primary and then go talk to those people, because it makes for a lot easier conversation, being that you're in the company already and you know the ins and outs of the company, and you can kind of, play that as far as building the relationship, and then be like, oh, I found this great company that has helped me build my blog, build my brand,
Right.
leads. And it makes for an easier transition as far as, having something of common ground.
Right.
Versus being like, oh, really? I don't know much about it works.
Yeah.
But as far as that goes, as far as your company, travel groups, people who are liking that.
But yeah, I'll just go in and message like 5 people a day. Even if I'm not, if you're friends with them, if you have one mutual friend, you won't get tagged for messaging. You can message as many people as you want if you have a friend in common.
Okay.
Yeah, if you at least have one mutual friend in common, you can message as many people as you want. You want to message the people that you can keep up with conversations. Don't start 15 conversations and and only get stuck on one of them. So you got to be careful with the amount of conversation. Just keeping up with conversations. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like at the top of the group, what I've been doing too is at the top of the group it says new, and you can click right there and you can see who all has been added into that group that's new.
The new members, and you can and then take those people and welcome them to the group. No one's probably welcomed anybody to the group, so find someone new and well, here's a new member. Welcome so and so to the group.
Right. Okay. Right.
Just to get someone to click. Who the hell's what's he? What's he doing? Then they'll click on your stuff and.
Plus, they think you're somehow connected to the group.
Right.
Like you have some kind of authority over the group.
And if you can get somebody, to make you an admin of a group, that's got some perks. Let me tell you. It's crazy. I mean, it was a local Cape Coral small business group, right? That there's got like 275 or 300 some members in it. And I would post like our Wednesday webinar stuff, that we would have, like the Wednesday webinar thing so I would post that, a Wednesday webinar thing coming up, and in this group it has to be approved. The post has to be approved. So the post will go to all the admins and someone has to approve it so everybody can see it in the group. Well, she approved one of my webinar posts, got approved a day later. The webinar already happened.
Right.
And I sent her a message, thanks for approving my post, because you can tell who approves your post. Told her thanks for approving my post. It happened yesterday, but luckily I got a recording of it. If I could send that over too. If you want, she's like, you know what? It's so hard to kind of keep up with the group and stuff. Do you want to be an admin of the group?
Sure.
I'm like, absolutely. So now I got there's at least 5 or 6 small businesses that put posts up who it has to be so I will look at them if they're in the Cape Coral Fort Myers area and they're a small business, I'll approve it, and then I'll send them a message, hey, I approved your post. So then I start conversations. So I'm like getting 3 or 4 conversations a day just from that group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So local groups, try to find a couple local groups, because there's people in Nerium, there's people in Mary Kay. All these people are posting stuff in the thing, and they don't know what they're doing. So
Right.
then you got MLSP to offer them. So I'm laying seeds and talking to people like that from that group. You know, I'm not spamming the group. You know,
Right.
I went live in it once. You know, for a webinar that was coming up, but going live in a group is not a lot of people are doing that either. But I haven't played with that much.
Yeah, I went live in a group, and then I talked to Kelly, and Kelly was like, "Did you ask the admin?" And I was like, no. So I went through and I picked like 5 groups where I was like, okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna ask the admin if I can do live streams. I did not hear back from one of them.
Yeah, and they don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you know, hey, you want me to help you be an admin, get your group moving again? You know, people.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? Ain't gonna hurt to ask.
You know.
That's right.
You know, especially if there's like 3 or 4 admins. You know, because they can't. No one keeps up with them.
No. Probably difficult to keep up with all the different things they have going on, and then also.
Then I've been going on like you know, wrestling groups and stuff like that, stuff that I have interest in and stuff, and following
Right.
people like that. And
Okay. All right.
Very cool. You're in the boot camp, right, Rodney?
Yes. It's tonight at 8, part 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'll
Yes.
be there tonight. Definitely.
Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, we definitely need to do these every week.
Yeah,
These hangouts. Yep.
I agree. I mean, as long as, you know, I know I learned tonight. You know,
Yeah.
I definitely need to work on those videos. I didn't even realize that you could put a link to them. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like
That's huge.
huge.
Yeah.
And
So I'm
now
gonna play.
that
I just like it was probably about an hour before we did this. I was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna try to do that real quick. You know, Lisa Torres had all her shit up. I can't seem to write a blog every day. I haven't got that
Right.
haven't got that habit down yet. You know, but if I could start putting a video up on Facebook fan page where you don't have to write anything with it. You know, you can just that way you build your content. And then if you can put a link into it and figure out how to do that, that's going to be sweet.
yeah, that's key. Definitely.
It must be dinner time at your time.
Yeah,
Sean?
we're getting ready.
Sean's back there making noise.
Yeah, getting ready to try to get some dinner in before the boot camp.
Exactly.
You know, working.
All right.
Doesn't stop.
All right, perfect. Well, we will see you guys tonight.
All right.
Awesome.
See you on there.
Bye.
Awesome. See you.
Later.